Very quickly, I just want you guys to take a look at these two sets of quotes up here and think about one kind of larger question, which is, why did community members interpret Maistka-san as they did, which was in the present, when they themselves oriented education as a whole in the future? What could account for that? Some things that came up were the ideas that maybe the program was just not being marketed correctly. Maybe the administrators were not communicating effectively what the purpose was of the program, and that's where the breakdown was.
Here, what we did was we got 1,500 buses, and we got another 1,500 buses, and we collected data. We're collecting data from all 3,000 buses. But what happens is 1,500 buses will have stickers that will essentially empower passengers to speak out if they see reckless driving by their driver.
Some of the people from the Gihembe camp that we had the opportunity to meet with. And you can see Eugenie is the one in the white on the side. Eugenie has a brother that's been sick for 6 years, has been unable to be transported to a hospital, and hasn't been able to be treated because he is in a camp where there's only a doctor 3 days a week.
And they're available in different languages, one of them being Spanish. But what we find is that they are only available online, and thus we do not have access to them. And this makes it difficult because some community partners that we found have printed some out and made it available to the community, but it's not necessarily enough, and it doesn't reach the right amount of people to be able to have access to this.
And the government and the Mennonites is at sometimes full of animosity or distrust, or maybe at least disinterest. Many of the farmers mentioned a frustration that they lacked government support, so some felt that their crops were less competitive globally because they didn't have subsidies like U.S. rice or corn farmers.
Just to kind of illustrate this point, I have a short video that I took one morning. So right there, you can see the villagers have made a human chain. A priest is sitting there in his vestments. He is blocking the side of the naval base, but there are some cars that are trying to get through. So the police ask him to move. He decides he's not going to move. So they pick him up, and they actually move him over. There are a couple of other villagers that you'll see there. They're doing the same thing. And this is just a typical day.